And we can see it's Zulok.
Zulok versus Miracle or Backspace. You're going to see that in a second. And Kevin is still going to add a black box or a picture on the bottom, since on the top there's a camera. So you just have to move the camera from the picture from top to bottom.
Yeah, we don't have Timo today. We have Kevin, the new HearthStone guy.
And we get
He's hyped.
Our not so new anymore intern that is still making some funny stuff in between.
That's what we call production value.
reWinD starting with a coin, great value for him. Playing against Miracle Rogue, sometimes I would say slight advantage for the Miracle Rogue. But the hand for
It kind of
Wampie,
depends. I think the advantage lies where the coin is most of the time, and of course the draw. But yeah, if you're guys asking yourselves, why do we see all those old decks? Well, that's because those games are recorded and we are not having the next Ramas content yet. But it will come during the next weeks, so you should definitely take an eye.
well, Miracle Rogue could stay like this even with the next Ramas cards. I mean, some are running a Web Lord, for example. Even some are running the Ambusher, but often you can just see standard Miracle Rogue even now after the next Ramas change. He could have considered actually eviscerating the 3-2 just to get rid.
I think with the Earthen Ring Farseer in hand, it's okay to take this 3 damage.
Wow,
say 5.
Wampie needs badly a fan of knives, in my opinion, and then turn 5 wreck the board completely.
Oh wow.
I definitely dropped the Earthen Ring Farseer, have a minion out. Yeah, but still, just drop your Shadowed Sun Cleric, buff 1 up, and 7 in the face again. Soulfire would be so... Would you go for Shadowed Sun or Direwolf Alpha coin Amani, for example?
Shadowed Sun. I would just keep the coin for now.
Well, the great thing is you are safe from SI7 agent, at least for 1 minion. Okay, prep.
Eviscerate Van Cleef.
Prep, eviscerate Van Cleef.
I'd say that makes sense.
The annoying thing is you could also... it's turn 5 coming. I would consider, if you go for prep, eviscerate, actually drop the... Yeah. We said Van Cleef from the beginning on, correct?
What? Yeah.
I was like, I thought we said SI7 agent all the time.
No.
Yeah, prep eviscerate Van Cleef. So I was right from the beginning on. I was just mocking myself somehow. That 6/6 is so great.
And next turn he can come to the SI with the Salnus. Get some card draw.
The most annoying thing is Iron Beak Owl, easy mode for rewind here. Wow. Wampie must be so like...
Annoyed.
Yeah, or his brain just exploded. 1 out of 2.
Every single time brains explode when you're casting.
Always. That's what happens with those moves. Well, the great thing for Wampie is now he double SI7 agent and he can just drop Salnus SI7 agent with his weapon, kill the 2/1, and look at the board. I mean, that's great. Yep. He's on 17. That's still rather healthy. You get 2/2, 1/1, 3/3. Card draw next turn with your Salnus. I like that one a lot.
Definitely strong. And now he's just gonna flood the board.
Wow.
Not really surprising.
I love the Direwolf Alpha though. You get like getting your minion 3/1. It's great. And, well, if we get a spell for Wampie, that would be absolutely perfect. Blade Flurry. Flurry. It could be better, but it's still great.
Yeah, he can...
Weapon up, attack the Harvest Golem, Blade Flurry, and run in... Oh no, actually it would be better if you weapon up, attack the Amani Berserker, Blade Flurry.
And then run in the Salnus.
And then run in your SI7 agent in the Harvest Golem Remains.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I think it's a pretty obvious play.
Wow, like this, he clears the whole board, and he's going to draw an extra card. He has a Leroy in his hand already, and there's another SI7 agent. So great clear. Maybe he's even getting a shift, so he doesn't need to run in his minion. Oh, Auctioneer.
An Auctioneer, but that's good.
Well, I wanted to say that sucks. Mechanics.
Really?
I mean, you got the Auctioneer, no spells.
Not yet.
Would you Soulfire phase or a minion? So you need to Soulfire something.
Yeah, before you tap.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you could also tap.
Yeah, but it's still for you to get a Doomguard. You might not be able to play it, but then you're not able to Soulfire anymore.
He still has another Soulfire in hand, so... not in hand, in the deck.
Absolutely. Deadly Poison. Yeah, weapon up, deadly poison, SI7 agent, go for the face, hope you win with your Leroy next turn. It's great, you bring him down to 16, 13, 10. That's correct. Yeah, you bring him down to 10 and you would win next turn.
Yep, definitely.
Wow. I mean, if Wampie can turn this around in the end with that crappy starting hand, it would be so great.
White Walker.
That's actually saving him by 1 HP at the moment. So ridiculous.
Currently it is, but if there's a shift, eviscerate.
Azure Drake, not so optimum.
But you should play it.
Yeah. And if you don't get a good card, like Azure Drake and now get a shift, that would be so perfect. Eviscerate. Eviscerate away the 4-2. Weapon away the Void Walker.
Weapon the 1-3.
In theory, you should actually attack with your minion into the 1-3.
Exactly.
Since if there's a Doomguard, life tap Soulfire, 9 damage. To diminish every option of maybe losing the game, you should have actually done it. Yeah, next turn he wins. Leroy, eviscerate, GG. Well played by Wampie, winning this in the end. Someone seems to be rather relieved here.
It was a close one.
Absolutely. And even another deadly poison, so you can Leroy, eviscerate, deadly poison, total overkill. GG. ReWinD losing the first game here versus Wampie. Great job. And now we're going to see what ReWinD is planning to throw again. Aggro Warrior is something you want to pick there too.
Yep.
No deadly poison early on, and you get your Blood Accelerator into an axe. That's great. The only bad thing is, he's going first. Without a 1-drop at the moment. Keep the Weaponsmith or not?
No, I wouldn't keep it.
Depends. If he plays 6 1-drops, I would definitely drop it. If he plays only the 4 1-drops, I wouldn't. That's like what I think.
He wants to... Oh, wow.
Get it again. No Prowler, Reno.
It's not great.
Oh, Suzy Deckhand. I would actually drop that one right off this spot. Now you gave your enemy the notice, hey, I'm playing Rush for you. Be careful.
Do you think it was smart just to reveal your deck?
What else? You need the tempo. Even if he coins now, he didn't do anything. He didn't coin for the weapon. He didn't backstab, so he's gonna take 2 damage. That's great. Heroic Strike additionally, so there's a lot of damage. I mean, with the Arati Weaponsmith, 4 additional damage, Commander already 4-2, and the Heroic Strike, so that's 12 damage if you just count the weapon, the charge, and the Heroic Strike.
Yeah, bringing down the 2-3 minion makes sense, but it's always painful when you want to combine it with a weapon.
Oh, the... good minion there. We get an SI7 agent, so he could coin SI7 agent, or just backstab, weapon up, and then next turn, I don't know, or just weapon up trade, and then next turn backstab SI7 agent. I like the coin SI7 agent more, though. The best card
I think it's really good to coin the SI7 agent right now, because you won't be able to trade.
Correct. He would need to use Heroic Strike to get rid of the SI7, so that's great. Oh, he's taking another 2 damage. Decides to not. The perfect top deck for ReWinD, Fiery War Axe now. Like, hit once, hit twice next turn, Arati Weaponsmith. Okay, backstab. I am not fully... Yeah, mistakes were made. He was like, I think he... Ooh, Tingmaster Overspark. Definitely play it, pray to RNGesus and everything. No, you, in my opinion, you need to play the Tingmaster.
That was strange.
Yeah, he wants to keep it for the Auctioneer, but you kind of want to have him so far down. I mean, if you get the 5-5 now, so great value. There's the Auctioneer, Coin Conceal.
What happens when you sap the Saurus?
It's a Saurus.
3 mana?
Oh, I'm not entirely sure. That's a great question. I mean, most people think that the Nerubian, if you sap the Nerubian, it's a 2 cost for 4, but it's a 3 cost for 4 actually. With that Arcanite Reaper redraw, I would actually agree with the Heroic Strike there. I would have still liked the Tingmaster more. It's especially a 3/3/2.
Yep.
So even if your minion gets sapped, you got a 3/3 out. Okay, we see the heals there. Attack Arcanite Reaper. I hope he actually Arcanite Reapers here. Attack Arcanite Reaper. The thing is, you can attack and charge next turn.
Yeah.
But if you go for the charge now, you would play the Arcanite Reaper next turn, and you would miss on one swing in total with the Arcanite Reaper.
Exactly.
That's just red. I mean, he has 9 damage, and then another 11 the turn, another 9 the turn after that. So 18 damage in the next 2 turns. If there ain't a Shadow Step,
he's gonna take Master.
if he Ting Masters, I think he needs to take the race. What does he want to do? Like Ting Master on those 2 minions? That's a 50-50-50-50. That is actually a squirrel. And if you make the 9-9, you ain't gonna be happy. Oh, there's a Shadow Stab. That ain't good.
Oh.
Oh, Nightblade.
No.
Charge.
Charge. Hero ability. No. Charge with a Kokron, hit the face. And hero ability, so you can't die.
Yeah, I think the hero ability would have been slightly better. It brings him down to 8. He got 9 damage. As we know, Wampie can heal himself up. How much damage can Wampie deal? You could go for Weapon Up Deadly Poison, for example. That's 3, 6, 10, 14, 18 damage. I count 18 damage.
You count 18?
And that's not a lot.
Yeah, it's 18.
So I'm not going to play this. And you need to get rid of the Argent Commander, first of all. How would you do it? Would you go like, break the shield, play, I don't know, Deadly Poison as a 7 agent? Or, well, that's actually, he can Shadow Stab. That's a goodie. Heal himself up. Oh, and even a Phantom Knife, but that's not cost efficient enough. Cannot actually play it.
No, he can.
Oh, he can if he's willing to eviscerate the minion, the enemy away. So you could play Phantom Knives Eviscerate if he wants to. Could play SI7 Eviscerate. Just trade in the Auctioneer.
He has to play SI7 Eviscerate.
Oh, you could also go for the Sap.
Well, he can first Eviscerate and see what he gets.
Definitely.
If he goes for the Sap, it's just way too risky.
Absolutely. So SI7 Agent and Eviscerate. I think
should
that's...
have played it the other way around, just in case.
Yeah, I agree there, but it's cool. And another Shadow Stab, so next turn he can heal himself again. That's really great. So we got 9 damage plus... 9 damage plus the Leopard Gnome. I would deal the 9 damage, drop the Leopard Gnome, and the annoying thing is that might just get sapped. Lyra would win the game instant.
Yeah.
For Rewind. Would you play the Nightblade? It's a 4/4. Maybe it's better.
Well, and but it deals 3 damage.
The advantage with the Nightblade would be, if you redraw a Kokron, you could double Kokron. That's just my only thought there behind it.
Yeah, but you don't have the time.
Is that enough damage? Oh, he trades in. I want to say, is that enough damage right now at the moment?
It wasn't.
Well, with the Auctioneer, it was 6, 10, 14, 17, 21, actually.
21?
Yeah, with the Blight Flurry and the Cold Blood.
6.
No, 20. 20. Now with the Eviscerated, should be 7 mana. Does he have enough mana?
I think he had 9.
Ain't he 1 mana short of...
He was 1 mana short of Lethal, I think.
So you're going to sap the Leopard Gnome?
What?
I would have sapped it, though. Even if you have the Shadow Stab. I feel that's kind of risky still. Yeah, he's going to Shadow Stab and heal. No surprise. And I think those 2 Shadow Stabs just saved him the game. Like, one Shadow Stab less and he would have died. That's super annoying. So Wampie might manage to turn this around in the end. I mean, next turn he wins. Absolutely. With a Blight Flurry, Cold Blood, Eviscerate. And that's the main problem with a full-face Rush Warrior.
Yeah.
If you really do this, you're not able to clear the board or you're losing great damage. I mean, if he charged in, he could have brought him down to 3. And he would have actually won in the end. Now he cannot win anymore. As we know, there's 4 damage to less, and yeah. That was an Auctioneer. You needed to charge it down. The annoying thing is, If he actually left it alive, there could have been the attack, Shadow Step my minion, and maybe instant top deck Leroy GG. There was just the danger of I might lose. And without the Arizona Ring Farseer, that would have been the charge for 4 damage.
Oh,
GG.
yeah, he pretty much knows it's over, I guess.
17 HP is like literally nothing. There's 9 on the board, 12 was Blade Flurry, 16 was Cold Blood, 20 was Eviscerate. That's just over. The only thing Wampie could do now is accidentally attack the Argent Commander. And Rewind would be like, what? What? Cheer.
That would be funny, though.
Yeah, that would be really funny and sad at the same time. That's down to 11. Plus Cold Blood and Eviscerate, and Wampie wins the first best of 3 of this day. Well played by vVv.
Yep.
I think Rewind did everything correct. Maybe questionable there, the Tinkmaster or not.
100% he should have Tinkmastered.
Absolutely.
I mean, like, he has a 50-50%